So today we'll be talking about sex. And as you know, on this channel, we talk about everything family. So we talk about children and their parents. We talk about young people wanting to get married. We talk about married people. We talk about also their finances, how they handle their finances and how it affects their relationships. And we know that part of family are married people, and part of the things that married people do is have sex because it's a need among them. So we talk about sex also on this channel. And today, what came to my desk is what should be done when one party wants sex and the other doesn't want, either because they are not interested, they are not in the mood, is usually what comes out from especially the ladies. And then if you try to find out why, you will discover a lot of reasons why they are all, in most cases, not interested all the time that men are interested. And you will also discover one reason why men are the ones that are always interested and wanting sex. So now the question is, how long do you think that married couple should have sex per week? And sometimes I will ask per day, because for some people, it is not once a day. For some people, it's more than once a day, especially if they have the time. Yes, shock you. It is true. Some people have sex more often than you can imagine. And it's okay. It's fine. Yes, I believe it is okay. So the conversation today is not really how long or how often or the number of times that they should have sex, but I will also want to hear your opinion on that at the comment section. But today's topic is what happens when one person is interested and the other is not in the mood, or is saying, I can't do today, I am not in the mood. When women say, I'm not in the mood, what does that really mean? Because part of what I'll be doing on this channel is to help men understand and interpret what their wives are saying. Because a lot of times they don't seem to understand it. And some women also don't understand the language of the men because they are different. So I will be helping the parties to understand when your spouse is talking to you and the kind of things they say, what does it really mean? So now, the couple that I was speaking with, the lady is explaining why she is not always in the mood. And the man, trust me, is not getting it and is not having it. So that is the reason why I got to hear about it. So now, for women, it can be a number of things. So let's start with women. Women, the way they are built, they are such an emotional being. And as we know, men are not too emotional. In fact, it is very rare to find a man that expresses emotions and feelings. They are rare. Most men, they are not into all of those drama. But women cannot do without expressing feelings and emotions. They are full of it. And sometimes it can be overwhelming for men, their husbands. So this lady actually has a genuine reason why she is not having sex. And I will come to another aspect of it, which is that whether you are in the mood or not, you still have to fulfill your duties. And when I use the word duties, don't take it to mean work. Yeah, don't take it to mean like something that is work, like hard work. It's just your responsibility in marriage. So I will come to that towards the end of the video if there is time. But there are some genuine reasons. For instance, if the man wants to have sex and he did not start on time to prepare the mind of the woman, to prepare her heart, which would then help her body to become prepared, then I will say, bro, you are doing yourself. You are the one that is actually not being very nice to yourself or helping yourself, because what you will get will not be exactly what you would really want or what you would love to have, because the woman is built in a different way and she needs a lot of preparations before she can engage in sex and ultimately enjoy it. And if she's not enjoying it, you will just be having sex and not making love. Which one do you prefer? I know that a lot of people will prefer to make love rather than just have sex. But for you to make love and really, really have a nice time with your spouse, the females need preparations. So things like, as little as they are, help her with house chores, take the bin, clean the house, take care of the kids. And for those that have children, it's a different ball game. But it can still happen and they can still enjoy their marriage and enjoy sex with those children. But it requires work. And you, the man, you will need to help put in the work to get what you want, and for your wife to also get what she wants, and for both of you to really, really please God in your sex life. It requires work. So for this, my sister, the husband, yes, agreed. He works 9 to 5, and but the point is not about just about time. It's because he doesn't believe, he doesn't have the mindset that he should do those things. And so the woman had been struggling for years, and now she is throwing in the towel. And because the man is not budging, he's not agreeing. So what the woman does is that by the time she finish all the work with the kids, take to school, bring back to school, cook, clean, and with little children, you know how it is. They are so demanding. You can actually clean the house where they are, or sweep the living room, or clean it up to 6 times a day. Because every time they eat biscuit, you have to clean. Every time they have a meal, you have to clean. Whenever some of them will pour water, you have to clean and mop. And all of this is work. You also have to cook and perhaps do laundry and perhaps go shopping. So for some people, they will understand that they have a responsibility towards their husbands, and that it is a duty that they have to do when they like it, when they don't like it, when they are in the mood, and when they are not in the mood, as long as their husbands really is in need of it, that they have to help their husbands. That is part of what they are called to do in the man's life. But for some, they don't get it yet. They think it has to be the time that they also want it, desire it, are in the mood to do it, like this young lady. So now the question is, if it continues like that, like every night she is having headache, she's not in the mood, she doesn't want, what will the marriage be like? Your guess is as good as mine. But sometimes we don't get it. And before we know it, ego and pride will set in. And someone will keep doing the thing that gives a negative and unpleasant result from year to year, from month to month, until things crash. So this is just one of the reasons why it may be happening in some marriages. For the men, we know the reason why that men want sex more than the women is because the men don't put emotions into these things. They are wired differently. And so once they are pressed, all they want is somewhere to enter and release and all dusted and done. And so, and because of their nature, they are in need of sex more than the women are. And that is why it looks like a burden, like a chore to this, my sister that I'm talking about. And it was beginning to affect the marriage. So I don't know what your thoughts are. I would like to hear your thoughts and your opinion. As usual, you know that I really love to get to hear what you think about these things. So please share in the comment section. What do you think? Do you think that it is okay for men in this day and age to think that there are certain jobs, certain chores that they is a no-no for them? That women have the things they should do, men have the things they should do, and this one is not for me, and this one is for you. Do you think that it is still something that serves us in this day and age? And especially people that live abroad where things are different, where there are not so many helps, many family members to come and run errands and help. Do you think that a man should still carry the old mindset of what the grandfather said and the grandmother said, and then carry it into this age and deal with his wife in that manner? What do you think? And do you also think that the women should ignore their responsibility, their conjugal responsibility, as some people will say it? I used to laugh at that word. Do you think that some women should, for these reasons, ignore their conjugal duties and deny the men what is their need? And let me not use the word deny so that it doesn't look like you're doing them a favor. In the real sense, it is actually you helping the man. You are actually helping the man because he can't help himself in that situation. And it's a real need. It's not like it's something he wants and, he can have or not have. So, and if you don't, you are creating a very big gap and a very big hole in your marriage that will result in crisis. So, please, my sisters, this isn't just something you do when you feel like or when you want. It is a real responsibility that needs to be fulfilled. Sometimes when we don't actually like it or when we are not in the mood, but it has to be. If you really love your husband, it is something that has to be done. And for our bros, your wife need help. She need help. And if you're not helping, these are the kind of things that may result. And you can do macho all you want. The result will still be unpleasant. So let's all join hands together and make it what we would want it to be. And I would like to hear comments going. And if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe to our channel and share the video if it is something that you think might help someone or something you really like. Please share. And until next video, I want to thank you for watching and have a nice day.